Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What? Shit. He can learn one or two things from a woman.
Like what?
Love. Yeah. Love.
Okay. Do you think that men are incapable of love without a woman teaching them?
No.
Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotions?
Because we're more passionate, right? Yeah. We're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. And just real quick, because this was the video that I was referencing in a live lesson that I was doing yesterday. All right. And it's spiritual because I was watching a brother, the elder Kazaki Allah from Mississippi. I just watched the video that he did in regards to, matter of fact, let me just look the name up real quick of that video, which was around the same time that I was apparently doing my live yesterday, because everything is tied in spiritually. So I'm just looking this video up by the elder real quick. His page is a GMS page master, and he did a video titled "Women Will Come to You, Akim, But." All right, and that "but" being, because as brothers say time in and time out, when it comes to the whole Isaiah 4:1, 7 women taking hold of one man, it's not going to be what we see with these celebrities, all right, having all these groupies and just being able to, no, it's going to come with a lot of responsibilities, making decisions, annoyances, headaches, and things of that nature. All right, and Lord willing, we're that number. This is why we're being built up now to be able to handle that responsibility as men. All right, because it's not going to be a walk in the park. All right, but nevertheless, I was just watched his video, and he was making some points in regards to how basically through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, because at one point in time, and this is the role of a woman, as I mentioned in yesterday's live lesson, as far as the role of a woman, is to be a helpmeet unto a man, but unfortunately, in the setup that we're in right now, for the most part, man, these women have there's really no use for these women other than some box. But even with that being said, and going back to this clip, all right, which I'm gonna play it back again and just break it down with a few precepts, because some precepts did come to mind as I watched this, all right, because again, these women have been put on this pedestal to where they think that they are the prize, all right, and that's just simply not the case. Just to be point blank frank with it, it's not the case. And that's why in the near future, man, Yahweh Shema Shah, real soon, he's already reestablishing order, but at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna have the last word. He's gonna have the last say so. And as I mentioned before, everyone's gonna revert back to their natural roles when all hell breaks loose out here, you see. And these women, they're gonna revert back to being they're going to revert back to their natural estate and being a possession, being a woman, a helpmeet, all right, a servant to an Israelite man, you see, because again, these women, they've been put on this pedestal to where they think that they don't need men, all right, they think that they're the prize, all right, and just quite frankly, man, everything in this society is backwards, it's upside down, all right, and that's why we're eagerly, anxiously waiting on Yahweh Shai to come and flip things right side up, man, because enough is enough. Brothers are tired of this shenanigans. All right, brothers are tired of this shit. And going back to the point that the elder Kazaki Allah was making, some of the points as far as how, and I even mentioned this in my video, my live lesson yesterday, like, when it comes to Isaiah 4:1, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna read it again. All right, because like the elder was making points about, brothers are being built up to a point where they don't need women now. Like I was saying, at one point in time, I mean, because again, that's what a woman was set up for. She was created for, to be a helpmeet unto a man, to be basically an assistant to a servant to a man in some way, shape, form, or fashion. All right, you know. Before a woman, she's married off to a husband. Hey, she's in servitude to her father. So either way, you know, that's a woman's natural role. You know, and like I said before, because it's not to downplay the role of a woman or anything like that. Shame a woman's role or whatever. Because women, quite frankly, they have a very beautiful roles. Important roles, but it's not on the forefront like the men. All right, there's no such thing as equality. All right, and the Lord's going to show that real soon when these judgments commence. All right, but going back to it, man, because again, it's just to a point where, what use? Like when you read Isaiah 4:1 again, in that day, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Because again, to the women, man, you better take heed. Take serious heed, man. Pay very close attention. All right, because in that day is going to be a thing of what can you do for me? Because a lot of brothers such as myself, listen, I can cook. All right, I can sew, I can clean. I could do for myself. All right, other than producing seed, I mean, there's really no use for a woman. All right, there's really no use for a woman. And like he mentioned in the video, like in this clip, like if he doesn't want children, he's I'm gonna go ahead and play a break. I'm gonna break this down with a few precepts.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
And again, because it's and you can see how dumbfounded they look. She was like, well, damn, he has a pretty good point. Because as far as again, in this society, all right, Esau's society, where being tied down to one woman, right, and you basically got to dumb yourself down for her to fulfill her needs. And this is something that I always say, and this is why, even when it comes to this whole slogan, "Happy wife, happy life," listen, it's a bunch of horseshit, all right. Because I always say, you can give a woman the world, Mars, Pluto, the sun, and then some, and it's not going to be enough. Because women, quite frankly, they don't know what they want. And that's why it's just best to just submit yourself to a man of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because you submit yourself to a man of Yahweh Shema Shai, then listen, he's going to have your best interests at heart. All right. He's going to have your best interests at heart, and he's going to take care of you, and you're going to be happy. All right, you're going to be good. He's going to make sure you're straight. So that's why it's just best to just submit to a man of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Because again, women don't know what they want. All right, they're children essentially. Even Esau's science tells you that women, as far as their mindset, they don't develop past a certain age, man. So quite frankly, again, women they're like children. They're like children. They don't know what they want. And, you gotta, even the scriptures tell you to if you're gonna deal with a woman, hey, you better deal with wisely. All right, deal with her with use wisdom. Play that back.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
Oh yeah, I was making a point because as far as being tied down to one woman, all right, for a man to dump himself down for a woman to take care of her, make it all about her, you know, again, that's horseshit. All right, all that's horseshit. Like I was saying, all that happy wife, happy life, all that's all bullshit. Because no matter what you do, it's not going to be enough. It's never going to be good enough. It's never going to be good enough, you know. But that's according to Esau's standards. All right, you know, and to show you how backwards everything is in this society, man. In this setup, you know, here it is. Men go out of their way to you know, please these women, right? When it's supposed to be the other way around. You know, I'm gonna get a quick one in Ecclesiasticus. Because what happens in this society, in Esau society, right? A man and a woman, they split, right? She takes everything, all right? He leaves with nothing, right? And it's never supposed to be like that. If anything, hey, the woman back in the ancient world, a woman, she went out of her way to you know, to you know, impress the man, you know, gifting him with gifts and things of that nature. You know, it's not supposed to be the other way around. You got the man going all out of his wits and his ways to please her, you know, take her, you know, just trying to win her over. No, it's supposed to be the other way around. But in Ecclesiasticus 25 and 26, it says, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So her ass is supposed to, again, if a man and a woman, they split, all right, her ass is supposed to leave, and she leaves with nothing. All right, you know, the kids, they, you know, everything stays with they stay with the man. But again, everything is backwards in this society, man. Everything is backwards, upside down in this society. You know, where a man and a woman is split, she takes everything, including the kids, got them on child support and everything like that. You know, it's just all wicked. It's all wicked. You know. I'm gonna go ahead and play some more of this, because you see how dumbfounded they look when this question was asked, right?
He can learn one or two things from a woman.
And I just made that quoted that scripture. I'll go ahead and get it. Because I'll say this. All right, speaking from experience, and I'm sure many brothers can relate. You can learn a thing or two from a woman. All right, in the sense that, hey, just dealing with the little Satan that I'm with right now, man. I'll tell you that, hey, hell, shit. I know my worth. I've learned my worth. I learned my, you know, my value, my self-worth. I know what I've learned, what I'm not going to put up with. All right. You know, and just certain things like that. Because just being treated a certain way for so long, eventually you start to, you know, value yourself, you know, because at the end of the day, outside of brothers, who's going to truly, you know, appreciate you? You know, how are you going to love others if you can't even learn to love yourself, you know? And hey, these women, man, listen, they will break you down, man. They will break you down. And if the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah is not with you, hey, you're not going to bounce back. You're not going to recover from that. Because listen, these women, all wickedness, as the scriptures say, is but little to the wickedness of a woman. A woman, she will break you down. All right. And, you know, that's why, you know, apostles, man, and certain elders, they stress, the Sophia. All right. Because when it comes to wisdom, all right, which Sophia is just it's short for the Greek word for wisdom. All right, so when you hear brothers refer to Sophia, it's just a short word for the Greek word of wisdom. All right, you know, but the thing with Sophia, the thing with wisdom, she's never gonna let you down. There's never gonna be a dull moment. You know, oftentimes when it comes to a lot of relationships, man, things may go dull, they may get stale, boring, whatever. But when it comes to Sophia, man, things are never gonna get boring. All right, there's never gonna be a dull moment. You know, so first and foremost, let Sophia be your first wife. All right, you know, your first wife and your first love. All right, chase after Sophia. She's never gonna let you down. Like I said, these women, they will break you. They will tear you down. And if the Lord is not with you, then you're not going to recover. You're going to be all bugged out, man. You know, that's what these women, that's what they can do to you, man. you know. So from there, like I said, hey, you learn to love yourself, you know, and from there, you know, you learn to love others. Because I'm gonna get another one, but before I get that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this in Job chapter 39 verse 17. Because God had deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. So the women, they don't have no understanding. All right, you know, a woman, she's supposed to be feminine, which the word feminine goes back to without faith. All right, you see, that's not her job to you know, have faith and to tough it out and be a soldier. No, that's not her job. And that's where, because there's a balance to it, you know. There's a balance, and that's why when a man and a woman come together, and when it's done right, it's just a perfect unison. It's just a perfect harmony. All right, because where one lacks, the other one picks up for. You know, it's just, you know, but that's when it's done right. All right, that's when it's done correctly. You know, but of course we're in this environment. All right, but like I said, as far as what you can learn from a woman, the thing or two that you can learn from a woman, you can learn to love yourself. All right, learn to value yourself. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Bear with me. You know, because a lot of women have this attitude where, well, hey, he can learn love, and man, I've experienced true love with brothers, man. All right, I'll just say it, man. Say it like that. I've experienced true love around the brothers. All right, and that's why I'm gonna get this. 2 Samuel 2. I'm sorry. 2 Samuel 1. No, that's not it. Yeah, this is it. 2 Samuel 1. And, you know, these are fake Christians, man. Phony Christians. All right. They use this to try to say that King David and Saul were sodomites, you know. And that's why they're gonna get judged for that. All right. Because the 2 Samuel 1 and 26, it says, I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of a woman. So, and this is something that I never understood. Like I said, growing up in the Christian church and hearing this, you know, you would think that Jonathan and King David were sodomites. You know, you would think that they're lovers, but no. And like I said, I always wondered what this truly meant, because even in the Christian church, that shit never made sense to me. You know, it just never sat well with my spirit. But it makes sense once I started coming around brothers. You know, it really started making sense when I started coming around fellowshipping with brothers, man. You know, true love. All right. Because you don't need a woman to find true love. If anything, I'm just speaking for myself. You know, I've experienced true love when I came around brothers. All right, being around brothers since day one, when I started coming around brothers and started fellowshipping with brothers. Brothers showed me nothing but love, true love. You know, you could tell when someone's faking the funk, man. But coming around brothers, you can feel the sincerity. All right, you know, you can tell it's just true love. You know, that brothers have towards one another. You know, and it's something that I'll say to this day, I still, because, you know, Jake, that's one thing that Jake doesn't get for real in this world. You know, they don't get, no one loves Jake for real, man. No one loves the Israelite man for real. So-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, West Indian, Haitian man for real like that, man. No one loves an Israelite man for real like that. You know, so I'll say even to this day, all right, because it's been a couple of years, you know, being around brothers and, you know, fellowshipping and whatnot. But even to this day, because Jake is so traumatized and beat down, to this day, man, I still just like, damn, you know, I'm still, I'm not gonna say struggling, but I still trying to soak it in, you know, as far as just being around brothers and the love that I get from brothers, you know, to this day, that's something I still soak in, you know, I just take in, and it's just like, man, You know, this is what real love is about, man. This is what real love is. And so much that, again, 2 Samuel 1:26, I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan, very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of a woman. Because like I said, man, a woman, she'll show you fake love. All right, she'll love you for the moment, you know, until she finds something better, you know. Because, you know, women, it's like they have a short attention span. You know, it's just 1 minute they're with you, the next minute they might find something. You're like a toy, all right? You're like a toy. 1 minute you're playing with the toy, and then the next minute you're done with it. You discard it, you know? You see, and that's how women are, man. Well, you know, she's with you while she's with you, you know. I mean, it's your turn for the moment until she finds something better. On to the next. You know, she'll just discard you, you know. Yeah, man, women, hey, they're cruel. You know, that's why, like I said, hey, Sophia, let that be your first love. Chase after Sophia. Chase wisdom. All right? She's never going to let you down. She's never going to fail you, man. Never going to do you wrong. These women, they will hurt you and they will break you, man. You know? So, quite frankly, you don't need a woman to show you love, man. You know? You need a woman to teach you love. You know? But I'm going to go ahead and play some more.
Like what?
Love. Yeah. Love.
Okay. Do you think that men are incapable of love?
Hey, listen, the scriptures talk about how, hey, a woman, a mother, all right. Hey, man, roughly paraphrasing, hey, a mother, she'll forget her children, man. You know, she'll eventually, and you know that's one thing that's, you know, in this society when it comes to a mother's love for her children, man. Listen, mothers, especially mothers nowadays, they don't give two shits about their own children, man. All right, we hear all the stories, women tossing their babies, newborn babies into dumpsters and stuff like that, man. You know, but hey, the Lord, a mother will forget her love, man. She'll forget her children, but the Heavenly Father, He'll never forget His children, man. You know, the Lord will always have His people on the back, you know, on His heart, man. You know,
Without a woman teaching them?
No.
Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotions?
Because we're more passionate, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
so like I said, or like was the point that was made here in this video, in this clip, man. All right, if a man had friends, hired a maid, dealt with prostitutes, I mean, because box is box, you can get box anywhere. All right, box is everywhere. You can get box anywhere. You know, that's not what defines a woman. All right, you know, that's not what defines a woman. You know, that's not what makes you quote unquote wifey material. All right, and that's the thing. Going back to the one of the points that the other Kazaki Allah was making, like, you know, that's because that's been a tool that you know, most of these women they've used for years. All right, is the box, but that shit is wearing off. You know, that shit is played out, it's outdated, it's expired, is, you know, spoiled. All right, and you know, that's why going back to Isaiah 4:1. You know, and that's why you women, you're gonna have to bring your A game, because you know, that's why I said yesterday, what do we need you for? What use are you gonna be for me? I'm just speaking for myself, because I can cook, I can sew, I can, you know, I can pretty much take care of myself. What can you do for me? And that's why these women, man, they're gonna have to really bring it. You're gonna have to really be on your A game, man. You know, so going back to Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. So you see, women gonna be coming up, man. Listen, you don't have, you know, you know, because of the standard that these women have today, it's you know, these women, they're insane. All right, they're delusional. You know, one of the hot things right now is you know, top places not to take a woman. You know, they had on a I think it was like a first date or just a date in general. You know, the top places not to take a woman, like just to name a few places, like Cheesecake Factory and Chili's and a few other places. These women, they're, man, go die in the ditch somewhere, man. You know, that's why I always say you women gonna die alone. You women are already miserable. You're suffering. Man, just go die in the ditch somewhere, man. These women are through. All right. But it says, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So the day's gonna come when they listen. When reality hits, all right, you know, and it goes back. This environment turns into a criminal. Everything goes back to a criminal state. All right. You know, it's going to be a dog eat dog world out here. These women are going to find out real quick that they're not the equalizer. They're going to find out real quick that they're not Wonder Woman. All right. You know, all that jujitsu training, all that, they're going to find out that shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. All right. Because all it takes is that one demon. You know, these women are walking around here, you know, thinking that they're something. All right. Because they take some classes, you know, on some self-defense classes or whatever. All it takes is that one demon. All right. To go upside your head, man. And you're through. You know, and I've gave this testimony before. Like, I've been in the mental health. I worked in that field. Listen, those people, man, those are straight demons. All right. Don't let one of those cats, man, that are bugged out in their minds. They're you know, they've got a legion of demons on you, man. A legion of demons on them. Don't let them get a hold of you, because you're done. I've seen it firsthand, personal experience. I've seen that shit. That shit is for real. And all it takes is one. You know, one cat. He ain't even got to be some Ronnie Coleman super swole cock diesel. Nah, you know, hey, all it takes is the right one, the right demon with a set of demons on him, man, to you know, take you out, man. But that's why these women, they're just gonna have to find out the hard way. All right, they're just gonna have to find out the hard way. So you women, you better come with your A game, man. You know, hey, you better bring something to the table. You better, you know. What do these women be saying? All right, accepted applications, right? Accepting baby daddy applications. Well, hey, the time's gonna come when, hey, brothers are gonna be putting, you know, hey, accepting applications. What you got? What can you do for me? You know, type shit. But Lord willing, this is edifying. All praises to you. How about Shemal Shai? Shalom to you. Hopefully, look.